What's going on, Pro Cutters? So we're adjusting the valves on the Hawk, and the first thing you're going to do, you're going to need a big flathead screwdriver, a spark plug wrench, a 10mm socket, a 10mm wrench, a pair of needle nose, and some feeler gauges. So you've got 3 bolts, one here, one on the other side for the valve cover. You pull the valve cover off, you pull the spark plug out, and then on the other side, you've got a cap here and a cap here for the inspection. This one, you pull this off and you use a 15 or 14mm socket so you can turn the crank. And then in here, let's see if I can try to lighten there so you can see it. You'll get to a line in there and there'll be a T next to it. And then you can see there's a line on the side of the plate there. And so you line up your top dead center mark with that, and then you can begin adjusting your valves from there. So you loosen this 10mm nut, and then you need to loosen these out. And mine were really cranked down, so I had to use needle nose to spin them all the way out. I've already adjusted the intake side, which is over there, and you put that to a 0.003 inches, and then on your exhaust side you use the feeler gauge 0.005 of an inch. Man, these, I can't believe how tight they had these things. I said, the other videos I watched, they make it look so easy, and it's a little bit more fiddly than that. But these were definitely way out of spec. I don't think the bike would have started. Okay, so now the freaking thing is loose. So from here, you put your feeler gauge in, and what you want is just a slight bit of drag. You should be able to push it through both directions, where if it has too much drag, it'll want to buckle up on you, so you can tell. Now it's a bit, like I said, it's way more fiddly than the guys on their videos make it look. So just keep messing with it forward and back until you get it right. Because what's happening for me anyway is once I get it adjusted and then I lock that nut down and then it's going too tight. So it's just a matter of getting it just right to where you have the lock nut torqued down and you still have your gap the way it needs to be. So we've filled our battery, put it into place. I've hooked the ground wire up. I'm leaving the positive off for now because I haven't charged the battery or anything. Hooked the fuel line up. I did buy a fuel filter to put in line, but it's kind of a little too big, so I want to get a smaller one. And then we put these plastics on. There's one screw washer and rubber washer there, and another screw washer and rubber washer there. Now when you're putting your tank plastics on, you'll notice you've got a tab here and a tab here, and the top tab goes there and the bottom tab goes there. you can kind of see in there to get that tab in, the bottom one, and then the top one as well. Once you have your tabs lined up, you can get your screw washer and rubber washer and go ahead and get that started. There we go. And just snug it down until the rubber washer expands a little bit, and then you're ready to put the other one on down there. Okay, so I went ahead and pulled the top bolt out of the shock and greased it, and now I'm putting it back in, and I put a dab of Loctite on there, and it's going to be two 14mm sockets that you need to tighten that.
Okay, John, I promise. I'm going to tell him, hey, everybody, it's Dave. Just do me a favor. Go to my buddy John at the ProCut channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please do it. He's going to hurt me.